Hello mga kapechay! Welcome to the Pechay Show Season 4. I'm your host, Sharee, and in this podcast, we talk about everything and anything about sex and sexuality, love and relationships, because we believe makulay ang buhay sa sinabawang pechay. If you love our show, please support us by following us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Subscribe to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Please enjoy the show. Good evening mga kapechay! Welcome to Season 4. And tonight yung episode natin is all about being bisexual in a heterosexual relationship. So, welcome natin ulit to the show for the second time, Hillary! Hi!
Hi!
Nanggaling pa ng biyahe.
Wala nang hinto-hinto, dire-diretso.
Yes, lagare.
Oo, lagari. Speed, I am speed.
Okay, so bago tayo mag-start, kamusta ka naman? Anong bago?
Wala namang bago.
Bago,
I guess
diba?
may bagong event recently. And I know, nag-chat ako sa'yo regarding it. Parang ako,
Oh, yeah.
Pero, that's the new thing. Maybe we could touch on it mamaya-maya.
Yeah,
Siguro.
medyo sakto siya actually.
Oo,
No?
exactly.
Hindi ko man pinlano to eh, pero
Oo
amazing.
nga eh.
Di
Sabi ko,
ba?
sakto, may guesting ako and maybe we could talk about it later.
Yeah. Ang galing. Okay,
Amazing.
to start, nag-guest na po si Hillary nung season 2. We talked about lesbian sex.
Mm-hmm.
Pero kung hindi nyo pa napakinggan yun, wala pa kayong idea about her, tell us kung ano yung sexual preference mo para sa mga bago nating listeners.
Okay, let me recap my identity.
Check mo
My
na.
identity. And yung, recently nga may nagtanong, who are you? Tapos parang ako, shucks, existential crisis ba to?
Aww.
Anyway, ano ba to? Of course, born female. Sex is female. All the genitals is there. They're real.
Oh, yeah.
They're real, I tell you. I'm romantically and sexually attracted to men, but also sexually attracted to women. There.
Nice.
So I'm bisexual.
Yeah, bisexual.
In that sense, no?
Mhm.
And no
So
one can tell me
technical.
I'm not, because
Oh, yeah.
that's how I identify myself. So,
Yep.
yun. That's generally the rule. Kung ano naman ina-identify ng isang tao, kung ano
What
sila.
pakels
Then
naman
that's
yung
it.
iba.
Exactly.
Ikaw lang yung magdidikta doon, syempre.
Exactly.
Okay, with that in mind, what is your current relationship status? If we can
charot.
ask. Ay, Shal.
Charot. Hindi.
Ayun na siya.
Right now I'm in a heterosexual relationship.
Mhm.
So I already have a son. Hey!
Yay!
Nanganak na ako noong June 28.
Napaka-cute. Ay,
Oo.
fun fact, di ba nung nag-record tayo for our episode, parang konting kembot na lang mga anak ka na.
2 centimeters na ako noon.
Oh, see? Dilated ka na habang nagre-record tayo.
Exactly. Oo nga,
Tibay. Sobrang, oh my God.
How time flies.
Akala, parang, if you think about it, parang, kailan lang yun?
Exactly.
But pag nakikita ko yung post mo about your baby, parang, gano'n na ba katagal? Kasi last time kitang nakasama sa episode, wala pa siya. Paputok pa lang.
Oo nga, no?
Yeah, amazing.
Sobra.
Oo, sobra.
Ang laki-laki niya na ngayon.
2020 parang, dumaan lang. Hindi natin napansin. Okay, so, have you always known that you're bisexual?
I mean, I had an idea I was attracted to women nung, I mean, if you guys watch Tuloy Sabihin Ko, listen to the, season 2 episode, Ang Sikreto ni Hillary.
Oh.
Remember the title?
Ano ba? Si Jan yung naglagay nun.
Siya ba?
Halatang-halata pag siya yung nagtatitle ng episode.
I mean, I don't think it wasn't much of a secret before. Kasi people always had the idea na, right, medyo tomboy-tomboy tong si Hillary.
Yeah,
probably I was. And then, siguro elementary pa lang, I had the idea na I'm already attracted to other girls in the team. Swimmer ako before. So, parang, syempre lagi mo sila nakakasama, nasa locker, bastos pakinggan. Pero
Yeah.
don't crucify
Yeah,
me
yeah, yeah, yeah.
with this statement, but I had always admired the female body in that sense na I always see them in their bathing suit, parang,
Mm. Sexy
attracted ako sa
niya.
ganun. Oo, ang sexy niya, ang ganda ng katawan niya,
Mm.
or ang ganda ng hair niya. Parang, in that way, in that sense, ang kinis ng balat niya.
Right.
So, I knew then, when I was in elementary, na I had that, pero, nagka-crush pa rin ako sa lalaki. So,
Mm. Okay. Nakaka-relate ako dun, pero I think sa ibang level. Kasi,
interested ako sa level ng bisexuality mo, by the way. Kasi,
feeling ko may similarities, pero definitely may differences yung sa atin. Tulad nung recently released episode with Earl and Ann of Earl and Ann
mhm,
Things. We talked about women loving women kasi they're a lesbian couple. So,
oh,
as for me kasi very very recent kung na-realize yung this side. For majority ng buhay ko talaga, I was into men and, well, boys. So, nakaka-relate ako dun sa part na, yes, hindi ko siya tawaging attraction, but probably amazed sa girls na maganda, makinis, sexy, like randomly
basic, oo.
lalakad ka lang sa mall, tapos ay
Ay,
shit,
ang ganda niya.
ang
Oo,
ganda na abs niya, parang ganyan. Pero
oo,
pero I'm sure na that's it. Like wala siyang ibang um
intention.
wala akong
Can be,
ibang intention. Parang
oo.
siguro naisip ko, nakakaingit yung katawan niya, ganyan. Or
Ah,
napaka-discipline siguro niya mag-workout or something.
you're wondering how they
Yeah,
did
and
that.
it's weird kasi yung isa sa best friend ko, she's a lesbian for since kids.
Mhm,
So, parang pero hindi kasi siya big deal sa akin. I don't really care kung ano yung orientation mo, basta kaibigan kita. So,
mhm,
it never occurred to me na mapas, ma-influence ako in
oo,
any way. Di ba may ganun eh?
oo.
Kasi yung mga sinasamaan mo, bading, ganyan.
Kaya
Kaya
ganyan
naging
ka,
ganyan ka.
oo.
Pero I don't think that's true. Kasi, look, si Jan, he's gay. Tapos yun yung
Mhm,
friend ko, she's a lesbian. And now that I think about it, bakit nga wala sila masyadong, I mean, whatever you want is whatever you want, I guess.
mhm. Totoo naman.
Tapos, lagi po kaming, well, hindi, siguro nung early years, parang, ba't di kayo nagkakatuluyan? Or pinagkakamalan akong jowa niya.
Ah,
Tapos parang, kadiri tol. Parang, ew.
parang ano 'no,
My
incest.
God. Yeah. Ayun, going back, very recent ako nag-out, and
Mhm.
my girlfriend right now it's a very very fresh and new relationship, and it's also my very first committed relationship
Ah,
with a girl, because before it was just like you know Sharee things.
charity.
But ito kasi parang it's the real deal, so
Oh, yeah.
uh yeah, ayun.
Yeah, I guess
um
dun tayo nagkaiba 'no, sa level
yo
ng
Oo, kailan,
commitment
okay,
and
oo,
also
tama,
kailan mo rin siya
very
na-realize.
new.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
okay,
guess better
gets.
late than never.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
think it's wrong.
no, it's not wrong. I'm happy. Tsaka, sabi naman niya mukha daw akong 14, so it's fine.
Sana all mukhang 14. Charot, joke lang. Sana all baby face.
Well, she's younger than me. This is very interesting.
Oh.
Super bagong dynamic. So, like I mentioned kanina, we had an episode before with you about lesbian sex. Tapos, we also had a bisexuality episode last season with a special
Yes,
guest.
third season.
So,
Mhm.
nung episode na yun, nag-discuss kami ng common misconceptions about being bi. Kasi madami yan eh. You
Yeah.
know, like it's just a phase, or you're greedy, you wanted to have everyone, or parang gusto mo lang magkaroon ng excuse to cheat, or di ba? But they're real. I mean, some people believe those. So my questions for you, have you ever faced any of these kinds of, misconceptions with your sexuality, or even with your current relationship?
With my current, he's
Mm,
very, very supportive about it. So, like,
nice.
very happy ako doon. But with my other past experiences, they were like, are you sure you're bisexual? Because you're with
Mm.
me, you know. And so,
Mm.
not So I think it came to a point that I had to prove to them that I'm
Right.
bisexual.
Ah,
I mean, parang ang weird. So
gets ko.
I guess there were times na I asked, syempre I asked permission, no, if I could, if I could at least, prove to them, I guess, in a way. Hindi naman,
Right.
not the exact word na prove, but there are drunken moments na
Mm.
randomly na naghalikan lahat ng mga babae dun sa party na yun.
Ooh, wild.
With the T, wild, with the T, sa dulo. As in, parang wala yatang babaeng hindi naghalikan at that time. And I'm like,
Nice.
are we all bisexual? Parang ganun yung nasa isip ko.
Probably,
Parang,
but kasi may mga girls na parang gusto lang i-try, no?
oo, I think
So,
most of them just wanted to try. Pero parang ako, I was like,
masabi lang. I like
onti na
this.
lang, pigilan mo ko.
I like this actually.
Oo. Yun nga, we talked about this ng current partner ko na,
Mm.
alam mo ba, there was a time na may after party kami ng victory party namin, tapos nasa beach and we're all
Mm.
getting drunk. Siguro mga naka-anim na shot ako ng Bacardi.
Ah.
Tapos, lahat talaga. As in, cool, parang pati bakla ata hinalikan ko. But,
Who
but
cares?
the point is, I think part of me wanted to prove to my
Right.
past relationship before na,
Makita niya.
oo, makita niya na I'm not just attracted to
Mm.
men. And besides, it's out sa, nasa ano ko rin eh, nasa pananalita ko rin before,
Mhm.
in a way na kapag, for example, like you, pag nagsistroll around sa mall, we
Ah,
have
yeah.
the same, minsan nga nagugulat
Vocal
ka,
ka, oo.
pares kaming ng taste.
Type, oo.
O pares kami ng type na, uy, ang ganda niya. Oo nga, ang ganda niya. Parang ganon. So, kala niya naman, parang,
It's a
siguro
girl thing, di ba?
hindi, may times kasi may guys na, kaya mo lang sinasabi yun para hindi ko isipin na
Ah.
selosa ka. So, parang ako, no.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ, parang, no,
Mm.
I really like the girl. Ang ganda ng pagkakadala niya ng damit niya. Ang
Mm-mm.
ganda ng pagkakagawa niya ng makeup niya. And I feel like she's one of the girls that I could, you
Right.
know, that I could, you, that I could tap. I
Right,
could
right,
really hit
right.
that. Parang ganun yung feeling
Tama.
ko. So,
Parang in the back of your mind, imagine mo na yung gagawin mo sa kanya.
oo. The worst siguro, worst experience ko of coming out,
Mhm.
kasi I considered yung episode natin, season 2 na
Mm.
it's my official coming out, like,
Oh, yeah.
diba?
By the
So,
way.
the worst coming out experience I've had was we were in the car, kasama ko
Mm.
si partner ko, we were traveling, and I said to my mom, bisexual ako. Tapos parang, di ako
Nice.
naniniwala.
Oh, no.
Sabi niya, ang hilig mo sa titi.
Oh, oh my God. That's ang
Parang gusto
cool.
ko sabihin sa kanya, if only you knew the
Oh my
things I've
God.
done in life. Ayaw niya maniwala. Tapos parang ako, well, I guess that's better than,
Oh,
diba?
yeah. Mas
I
okay na
guess I
yung
can,
reaction na yun kesa dun
hindi siya
sa
naniniwala.
alternative. Ang cute naman. Sobra.
Up until now, parang pinapahapyawan ko pa rin siya na I'm gay. She
Mm.
said no.
May anak ka na eh.
Gay, may anak ka na eh. Exactly, ganun. May anak ka na eh.
Di
Parang sa
ba?
isip ko, can't bisexual have
No.
children? Can't
Yeah,
bisexual?
I have kids.
Diba?
I love
Exactly. You have
girls.
kids. Reminded me of that episode sa Brooklyn Nine-Nine, si Rosa, when she came out to her parents na parang they still want
Mm.
her to have kids. Pero parang,
Mm.
I can still have kids even if I
Wala naman
go into
magbabago
a
sa
homosexual
reproductive
relationship, diba?
system mo kung nagpalit ka
Exactly.
ng orientation. Di ba? Nako.
Parang the point is, even whatever your gender preference, whatever
Yeah.
your sexual, you know, orientation is, sexual orientation, gender orientation, ang tawag dito, you can still have kids, you still have that
Yeah.
choice if you
Mm.
want, diba? You can still
Oo
form a
naman.
family. So,
Yeah.
tsaka ano bang definition ng family ngayon?
True. Ay, nako.
Sobrang dynamic
2021 na.
na. Exactly.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay, so, um, nasabi mo na, very supportive and accepting yung partner mo. Um,
Yes.
but, can you tell us more about how he reacts? Like, siguro at present kapag you bring it up or you express something that hints on You liking girls also?
I think from the very start, he already
Uh,
knew
that's
na
good, 'di ba?
I'm bex. Actually, lahat naman na naging karelasyon ko, sinasabi ko, I'm
Nice.
bisexual. No, parang nagkakataon, and it's my preference nga na I'm only just sexually attracted to women,
Mm.
and I don't like forming
Relationships
romantic
talaga.
relationships with them. I cannot for the life of me think of a
Mm.
life with a woman. So I can probably, pero not
Right.
to get married, to have a family. It's
Right.
different. It's very different.
Okay,
Even
okay,
if
okay.
I explain it. So anyway, um, the point is, from the very start, I already told me, bleep that.
Sige.
I already told, I already told my partner na
Mm-mm.
I'm bisexual, so he knows it, and he knows my fantasies, and the way we work things sa when we're having sex is that
Mhm.
sometimes we fantasize about
Mm.
threesome, we
Oh,
fantasize
yeah.
about uh orgies, gangbang, group sex,
Nice.
all that shit. So sometimes yung nagma-manifest naman doon na sinong in the role playing there. Role playing. So
Mm.
sinong kasama natin ngayon. Something like
Awesome.
that. So hangga't hindi pa namin na-fulfill siguro yung that part of our fantasy.
Mm.
Hanggang fantasy lang siya so far.
Right.
But recently,
Ah, dun dun dun.
so recently, there was a given opportunity na we had a visitor. Let's say we had a visitor, and you know yung visitor namin matagal kong kakilala, and
Mm.
it's been such a very ang tagal na 2016 pa lang, parang we had this idea, parang pareha naming gusto, pero parang hindi rin namin natutuloy kasi I think there's a complication of, since we know each other for such a long time, parang baka masira yung
Right.
pagkakakilala namin sa isa't isa, if
Mm.
ever. Kasi what she wants is a commitment, a
Ah,
relationship.
okay.
What I want is,
Sex.
yeah, sex. What I want is just that,
Mhm.
a night of
Right.
fun and games,
Yeah.
charot. A night of,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, delikado nga 'pag hindi kayo parehas
hindi kami
ng
match. Exactly.
gusto kasi baka
The
magka-problem.
hesitation there is that, what if I do this? What if we do this, and
Yeah,
then she wants more
more, yeah.
from it, and I cannot give it kasi I'm
Ah,
basically attached. Hindi na
okay.
ako detached. So parang
Yeah, 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 yeah.
that
So,
that, that was the complication.
so the
So
good thing is hindi kayong dalawa nung partner mo right now yung problema or
no,
yung
hindi kami,
parehas yung game but yung third person
the
lang
third
yung
person is
question mark.
the
Yeah.
question mark.
Uh-huh.
So, and we're very open about, prospects, if I can call it prospects.
Ah,
Wala naman ako ibang word. We're very open about that.
unicorns. Oy.
Unicorns. We're very open for looking. So
Mm.
naghahanap din kami. Pero parang baka far off future pa. Kasi nga, I guess we had the same problem.
Mm.
I think.
Yeah.
So, the moment is there, ito na yung opportunity, but then, whoops, wait lang. I don't think I'd like to share. Parang ganun yung feeling.
Yeah, yeah,
But,
yeah.
yun, the moment presented itself, I asked
Mm.
permission if we could test it out. Like, kiss lang naman daw. So, I was game. Like, super game. Sabi pa
Mhm.
niya tuloy, ang bilis-bilis. I went too fast now. And my partner was inside the same room as we
Mhm.
are. So, nagulat daw siya, parang nataranta siguro siya. I don't know what
Mm.
happened. So, parang ako medyo bumaba tuloy sa esteem ko. Like,
Ah.
shit, did I do it wrong? Tapos ni-rate
Ah.
niya ako 6.
Oh, may rating yung kiss mo, right?
Oh,
Ah.
6.25. I'm like,
My God, di na ako
Jesus
magse-sex
Christ.
kapag nirate akong ganun. So bad.
Parang,
Ego, oh God, ego
oo,
slap.
parang pinutok yung
If
bubble
so,
ko.
oh my God.
Ang
Gusto ko tuloy
sakit-sakit.
magpa-rate. Check ko
Yun nga yung
lang.
sabi ko, 'di ba? Sabi ko nga 'di ba sa'yo sa chat, like, parang gusto ko tuloy humalik na ibang babae just
Just
to
to
validate
check.
myself.
Oh yeah.
Double check, second opinion,
Yeah.
6.25. I cannot
Yeah.
for the life of me believe that. Kasi how many? Ikaw
Yeah.
lang, parang, and what really hurts is that we waited like 2016 pa siya
Mm,
na open up. Like,
mhm.
ang tagal-tagal naming
Years. Yung build up.
pinlano, the build up, and then it dropped to 6.25. Is
Man.
that how you rate me? Is that how bad?
Wait, ini inisip ko,
Nahirapan ka rin.
baka naman yung yung
The
third person,
feelings.
um,
Mhm.
baka matagal na siyang hindi
Okay.
nagki-kiss or
Yeah, that's the thing.
anything.
She did explain naman. Pero nag-overthink pa rin ako the past week. But
Oh,
she did explain.
I
It's
would
been
overthink
it's
din.
been a long time talaga
Yeah, kasi
na
baka dahil dun.
oo. So I told her actually, sabi ko, maybe I shouldn't kiss you until you kissed other people.
Or hindi ba kayo nag-take two at least? Like,
We did have take
later.
pero parang wala akong validation na
Oh man, nasira na yung game mo.
Exactly. Actually,
Yeah,
from
yeah.
that point on, nasira na yung game
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
was out
I
of
get it.
concentration. And then
Mm-hmm.
I started to overthink, and then I started to rush into things, into
True.
thinking, planning, ganon.
Mm.
So so that's it. And super the fact that my current partner is very super na nga,
Oo.
supportive about it, and
Yeah.
he even encouraged it. Tinulak-tulak niya pa ako, parang alam mo yun yung pag
Nice.
high school ka,
Uy, kiss
tinutulak
mo
ka.
na siya, uy.
Parang
So cute.
and I guess it's very open. So parang ako, okay, so I'm so happy. So wala
So
kaming
nice.
problem.
It's very nice you found a person
Oo,
na ganon.
truly. Pero
Nag-match talaga yung...
I think the reason why he's also confident about it is because I'm only sexually attracted. I don't, I guess
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
parang may factor yung feelings kasi. So
True.
if ever mag-wane, I guess, kung
Mm-hmm.
isipin nyo man, I don't think it will happen because,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah, yeah,
siya
yeah.
lang love ko.
Right.
Siya lang love ko. Siya lang,
Yeah, oo, I think so. Kasi
oo.
common for guys, right? Very weirdly, I think common for guys yung
What do you mean common?
uh
Common sa kanila na they think it's hot?
no.
Okay.
Well, it's
I think.
either that or yung mawawalan sila ng kumpiyansa sa sarili nila na parang siguro depende talaga, it's a case to case thing, but siguro some guys will be either emasculated na parang bakit kailangan pang alam mo yun, I mean I have the
Ah.
dick and stuff,
Ay,
but they don't, but bakit kailangan, but and then there are guys na parang oh, porn fantasy, right?
oo.
Two types of
Yeah.
guys. Yeah.
Two types
So
of
parang in my mind, you lucked out with your partner.
exactly.
You
Pero
like
natawa ako dun sa I have a dick.
kasi yung iba na hindi
Oo.
masyadong open or
Open.
communicative about sex and all, parang for them sex is just, the vagina and the dick coming
Mhm.
together and that's it.
Pero, oo. There are guys, and I can testify to this, that feel emasculated when they think their girlfriend is, what do you call this? Dominant in
Mm.
terms of ay, hindi ko naman tinatawag talaga yung sarili kong super dominant. Parang siguro lang dominant ako in kabilang side or on the women's side, but
Mm.
not always dominant. Kasi right now, I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not.
cool.
O sige, ako doon. Pero, I may times na
Okay.
nagtitake lead ako, pero when it comes to girls, parang mas kampante ako mag-take ng lead
Mm.
rather than being the one who's following. And I guess, siguro I don't like to compare, pero I'm gonna compare kasi
Sure.
it's an experience naman.
Yeah.
The past relationship when he saw yung nangyari dun sa party na yun.
Mm.
And that's just kissing, ha? That's
Mhm.
just kissing. Wala pa, none
Oh
of
yeah.
the other sexual acts. Parang gulat siya, sabi niya, okay, wait, let me take a step back. Nagugulat ako. This is
Oh.
for me. I cannot handle it. Parang ganun. Parang ako, aight. Aight. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna do this again. So, and the fact din na parang he feels, what do you call this?
Threatened,
Insecure, threatened,
insecure.
I guess, threatened na I am, I can take a lead. Na ilalagay ko yung sarili ko sa isang posisyon na alam kong baka hindi niya kaya. Parang ganon is very nakaka-off. Ano ba? Ang pangit na,
Yeah.
very nakaka-off. Pero
Yeah,
yun,
yeah,
that's the
yeah. I
thing.
get it.
So,
Ano, parang more and more every day I realize yung importance ng um sexual compatibility between partners.
oh,
Kasi before it was just okay, sex, sex, sex. In my mind, sex is fun, sex is good. But
mm,
I think now that I'm with someone na sobrang parang all the parts, well, not yes, anatomically, but also parang theoretically speaking, all the parts are fitting
oo.
together like a puzzle na tama, yung sakto talaga na
Mm.
iba, no? I mean, iba yung
So true.
iba
As
yung
in,
feeling before, during, and after na parang no one was left out.
true.
Both of you guys are
Satisfied.
satisfied, and not just with physical sexual pleasure, but also
Even
parang
emotionally.
yung yeah, yung emotions before and
You feel
after.
like you're cared for all the
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Na it's not just, you
Na
know,
you make her feel good, but also na
he
parang
makes you feel good.
you you did it
Sorry.
parang vice versa. Parang
Basta vice versa.
simultaneous. Basta,
Oo.
so
Oh,
yeah.
gets ko yung simultaneous. Oh,
Oh yeah.
seriously, parang sobrang ngayon ko lang na-appreciate na simultaneous kayong
Mm.
magpi-peak.
Oh yeah.
Simultaneous kayong magka-climax. Like, damn, that feels so good. And I wanna do it again. Let's do it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gets ko rin yung feeling na you finally found someone that appreciates your kink, who likes your kink.
Yeah. Hindi lang yung parang gagawin ko to para sa'yo
Oo.
kasi gusto mo siya, but because it's something you share.
Yes.
It's
It's the
so
same thing.
special. Oh my God. Na
Okay, okay, gets.
parang nag-uusap, parang randomly, not even, even when you're not in bed, parang,
Oh, yeah.
you're just talking na, I wanna do this to you. Tapos parang lahat, parehas kayo nang nafe-feel na you
Oo.
want that and it's something that excites you.
Mhm.
Tapos parang,
True.
wala lang. I'm just, I
Like,
love it.
ako din kasi parang if people if your listeners are actually, you know, if they have access to this video, they'd see my reaction like, yes, I
Yeah.
know the
Oh
feeling.
yeah.
Kasi there are times na sobrang random lang ha. Minsan it's either I'm just driving or it's either I'm just washing the dishes. Biglang
Mm-hmm.
sasabi siya ng, "Action ka mamaya." Yes, game ako. Tara.
Right. Yeah.
Everything nag and you know what I really appreciate about this is that hindi siya threatened din sa sex toys. Like,
Oh yeah. Toys are your friend.
oo,
Oh
kasi
my
there are
God.
guys talaga, not really, not to compare, but I'm a compare. There are guys that are,
Bakit kailangan mo
"Ay,
yan?
meron naman akong titi."
Andito naman yung titing tunay, parang organic and stuff.
Oo, organic.
But, hindi naman siya, ano
Hindi
eh,
siya nagva-vibrate.
black or white. Ang daming gray areas na pwede mag-provide ng different layers of pleasure to you
Oo.
both.
Yes, exactly. And
Diba?
the fact that he can control it for you, parang gano'n. So,
Yeah. Andun yung, yeah.
or she can control it for you in your case. So, parang ang saya sa feeling na hindi threatened yung partner mo to whatever kinks, to whatever fantasies that you have, and you guys share it actually. You
Mm-mm.
actually share the interest,
Yeah,
the
it's very nice.
enthusiasm about it. So,
Yeah, right? Like,
the
minsan,
thing,
nagla-lunch lang kayo, tapos, "Uy, I wanna buy this." Tapos papakita niya sex toy. Or
oo.
parang naglalakad kayo sa daan, "Uy, I wanna fuck you against the window." Mamaya. Parang, okay.
Okay, come on, let's go. Yun nga minsan, I think we haven't tried some this particular thing sa car. So,
Mm.
parang minsan we're on a road trip, park tayo dito. Pero syempre hindi pa rin namin ginagawa kasi authorities.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the thing is, you know, parang, okay, I guess your listeners already get what we mean. Pero
Yeah.
we can't we can't emphasize it enough
Mhm,
na
mhm.
ganito yung nararamdaman namin about a partner who's very supportive about everything that you like.
Yeah.
And
And I
yun.
guess, um, I read this somewhere, sa Instagram, somewhere, someone posted it, pero, very important and very, iba yung level ng sexual satisfaction when you guys talk about it.
Mhm.
Either
That's true.
before or after. I mean, hindi naman siya parang PowerPoint presentation na, anong ginawa kong mali kanina? Parang wala namang evaluation na forma. But you
Post-evaluation.
know, just being open about that. Kasi, parang binubuksan niya yung horizon for you guys to either try new stuff or stop
True.
doing stuff or
Mhm.
improve on stuff and all that.
Ay, totoo yun. I guess if
Communication.
you communicate what you really like, then that way you'll know that the other party or your partner knows how to satisfy you.
Yeah.
And namamaos tuloy ako. Kasi ang hirap ng
Ah,
hindi
yeah.
alam ng partner mo, yung nanguhula siya. Tapos ikaw rin yung
Mm,
dehado kasi nangangapa siya sa dilim.
true.
Like literal siya mangangapa sa dilim kasi hindi niya alam which buttons to push on you.
Yeah. Parang
Oh, for sex.
communication sa relationship, parang ganun din eh.
Ganun din siya sa sex.
Like emotional stuff. Ganun din
Yeah.
stuff. Ganun din siya sa sex.
Mhm.
Tas, I mean, I'm very lucky na first try we had great chemistry. But
Yeah.
I think it's something na if you don't have it, kasi ang daming awkward sex, di ba? Like, lalo na kapag round one,
Of course.
it's very common. I mean, I know. But I think if you guys talk about it, then it's not something na magi-give up na lang kayo na, di tayo
Ay,
magaling sa sex or hindi
oo,
jive yung...
totoo.
Then work on it. I mean,
Mm.
you know.
It's a masterpiece. Obra maestra
Until
yan. It's
gumaling
art.
kayo.
Oo. It's performance art.
Oh, yeah.
Talagang gagaling kayo if you
Science
guys
and an art. Yeah.
give each other tutorials or what.
True.
Tutorials. Pero, alam mo, I think, I couldn't agree with you more. Like, on the first try, if it's like, in a snap, talagang nag-fit in together kayo lahat.
Yeah.
It's heaven, promise. As
Oh,
in,
yeah. Hirap pakawalan.
ulitin natin. Oo, hirap makawalan. Sobra.
Oh my
Ay,
God.
but I can definitely attest to that na mahirap nga talagang pakawalan if it's really that good.
Oh, yeah.
Kasi I'm gonna be very open about this.
Mm.
We had a falling falling out, matawag na, falling out ng current partner ko before pa. Kaya nga rin bumalik kami sa Antipolo kasi pasalamat ako nagkabalikan kami.
Mm.
So, ganun yun. So,
Nice.
factor yun. I'm not gonna shy out, I'm not gonna shy out of it, and
Sure.
I'm gonna say it out loud na it's really part of my decision
Oh,
na to
yeah.
go back dahil we had such great sex.
It's not a shame to say that. Kasi,
There are people who are. So,
well, if you're
I don't
listening
know
to
why.
this, you're probably not one of those people.
Oo.
But yeah, I mean, sure, um, important yung deeper stuff,
Mhm.
like connection and care and concern and love and all that. But sex is also very
Equally important.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, God, naisip ko tuloy gaano ako katagal walang
Oh
jowa.
no.
So, I just feel very happy na all in one package, in one
True.
person.
Eh, I'm so
Heavy.
happy. Wait, sobrang happy ko for you.
Oh,
As in,
thank
kasi
you. Yeah,
last
yeah.
year, we were talking about this
Oh,
and
yeah. Different version.
different. It's a different Sharee
I
from
know.
who I'm talking to right
So,
now. So I'm like,
dami nang away sa akin na sobrang patwitam sa daw nung
no,
season 4.
ganon. Dumihan mo ulit. Charot.
Well, it's still dirty but with a smile.
Dirty with the heart na siya.
Oh,
Ay,
yeah. Puso.
so, ano ba sabihin ko? I think this reminds me of
Mm.
that one episode we have with Brain Cells. Oy, shout out.
Oh,
Shout
yeah.
out
Hi,
sa inyo.
Braincells. Nasaan man
With
kayo?
Aiko, Randre, asan man kayo? Miss ko na kayo. Paramdam naman kayo. Charot. Um, ano to? Galaw yung electric fan sa likod. Pag nandyan kayo.
Hulo.
Joke. But it reminded me of that episode where we talked about, what do you call that?
Intimacy ba?
Oo, intimacy versus, ikaw din yun eh. Kasama ka namin dun, di ba?
Oo, ako yun.
Ikaw yun eh. Kasama namin si Shari doon.
Oo.
So, we talked about intimacy, tapos yung sexual compatibility before marriage.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not raining down on anyone's parade, pero there are
Mm-mm.
people talaga na, and I respect it kung yun yung paniniwala talaga nila na no sex before marriage.
Mm.
But I guess for people like me, for people like Shari, I don't know, people like me na lang,
Mm.
na value the sexual
Yeah.
compatibility, I think it's very important to know if you guys are sexually compatible
Oh
before
yeah.
stepping
Kasi
into commitment.
it's the same thing as say you're not gonna marry someone na outright pinapakita niya sa'yo na masama yung ugali niya sa'yo.
Mm-hmm.
Or
True.
na kinokontra ka palagi, ganyan. Wala kayong common anything. So it's
Mm-hmm.
the same with your bodies. Parang, let's say that you actually believe that you guys are gonna be married together forever. Then,
Eh.
and kung sabihin na natin you guys are monogamous since probably traditional kayo, can you honestly say that you'll be 100% happy and satisfied with a person na hindi kayo sexually compatible? Kasi hindi ka na pwedeng makipag-sex sa iba eh, if that's your
Oh.
thing. So, parang wala nang, ano yun? I mean,
Are
I
you gonna
know, I
stick?
said you can work on chemistry and everything, but minsan meron talagang taong hindi
Eh.
compatible.
Minsan talaga merong taong off talaga no
Yeah,
matter how
yung,
many times you teach
yeah,
them
yeah.
or work on it
Lalo
together.
na kung hindi nyo pa mutually try na i-improve yung sex game nyo, then
Yeah, totoo. Kung passive
ano
lang
na
kayo sa
lang.
isa't isa, 'di ba? Nga tayo
Yeah.
for Evs.
Going back, na-establish na natin na you are in a very happy and solid, committed, supportive, hetero
Relationship.
relationship. Um, but do you ever have plans? Or minsan kapag siguro like, nakadungo ka sa bintana, tapos may magmumuni-muni ka about doing something about that. Well, I think we touched on this a little bit, but
Oo.
parang meron ba kayong plans na pinag-usapan nyo together na, well, I don't know if it's his
His thing.
fantasy or thing also,
Oo.
but it's yours.
Mhm.
May mga parang, ano tawag doon?
Initial steps na ba? Oo.
Actionable
Oo.
plans ba kayo?
Actionable plans. The thing is, ito, sige. Ako gusto ko mag-active search. Like,
Mm.
actively search. Sabi ko nga, we could go on Tinder and like,
Oh,
or
yeah.
Bumble. I guess,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Ah,
to be honest, I don't know, I don't really know where to start. And I don't think there are a lot
pandemic
of,
kasi, so mas mahirap
exactly, yun din pa,
ngayon.
mas mahirap pa ng pandemic. And we actually touched on hiring someone. So,
Oh. Yeah, I mean,
I mean, it's not
yeah.
immoral naman, di
No,
ba?
no,
Parang,
no.
di naman ako ipokrito. I've really thought about it. So, sabi ko, maybe we could hire someone. Like, we can go on a vacation. No,
Right.
those are the plans that I think we've talked about regarding, you know,
Sure.
finally fulfilling
Right.
this fantasy. And parang, and
Well,
hindi ko naman din gustong sabihin ko naman sa kanya, pwede bang, unless he supports it, of course. Pero, parang pwede bang, can I? Parang ganun, can I just go?
solo.
Oo, magsosolo ako. Can I just
Ah.
go? Pero parang gusto ko rin siya isama sa experience kasi
I think,
feeling ko mas gaganahan din ako. Like,
yeah.
if
Oh,
I
yeah.
have both.
Well,
Greedy.
I think
Pero,
parang, I think those are two separate fantasies.
oo, they are two separate
But
fantasies.
whichever
Fantasies.
way you go, enjoy. But
Mm-mm.
as a former unicorn, um, I could say maraming couples who are looking for a third sa dating apps.
Mm,
Um,
glad to know.
Tinder, kaso medyo, so
Why?
Bumble na lang.
Okay, fine. Got it.
Bumble, and
Noted.
then there's Twitter, Alterverse,
Oo nga
of
eh.
course. Well, good luck sa inyong
Yun na lang sinabi. Actually,
search.
there's this thing, may parang nagging fear ako na I don't know if it's psychological, I guess. I don't know.
Mm.
Na parang if I get too old, like way too old,
Ah,
no one's gonna be that into me
right.
anymore. Parang
Ah,
so I'm kind of rushing into it na medyo pinagalitan ako ni current partner na don't rush into it. Huwag tayo
no.
magmadali,
Yeah,
of course.
don't.
And ganun ako kahit business, when we think about business, job,
Right.
career, ganun ako. As in parang if I don't have it right in the palm of my hands, I tend to rush into things and try to create plans in my head na ganito gagawin ko para
Yeah, yeah.
ma-achieve ko. So,
Relate.
meron akong thing na nagfe-fear ako kasi lalo na when you have a child,
Mhm.
your body image is gonna go 180 degrees.
Oh,
Parang
yeah. Things are
mabaliktad
gonna
lahat.
change.
Medyo, alam mo yun, nagkaroon ako ng yung insecure na ako sa katawan ko before, so lalo ako nagkaroon ng insecurities. And
Yeah.
I feel like it affected the confidence I had
Right.
before. Kung dati talagang, kaya to,
Mm.
let's do this,
Yeah, yeah,
let's
yeah.
go on. I had an alter account before. Parang, let's do this, let's find people out there. Tapos
Great.
parang ngayon, nahinder dahil nga sa body image, I guess, or
Right.
whatever you call it. Na I feel like I'm getting too old for it. Hindi na ako
No.
makakagalaw. Hindi na
My
ako
God.
stretchable.
You're
So,
so wait, you're so much younger than I am. But
yun na nga eh. So, what I was gonna go to is, I'm gonna ask you about it. Kaso nga
mm.
lang, you are in a serious commitment na. So,
Uh-huh.
parang ako, no, it's not an invite, I mean. Parang, I'm gonna ask you, parang nagtunog-invite kasi siya sa utak ko. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
ask
I
you
didn't
if,
even think about that. Okay.
sorry, ako lang pala. Assuming ako eh. So I was gonna ask you if that ever occurred to you, and also if you still have plans of, doing threesome,
Right.
or if that's okay for us to discuss or
Sure,
whatever.
of course. Bago ko sagutin yun, I just wanna parang agree sa partner mo, do not rush into things. Kasi
Thank you.
parang the last thing you want is to just go with anybody. Tapos
Mhm.
hindi nyo na set yung guidelines or boundaries, policies, whatever. Kasi may SOP ako kasi kapag casual sex.
Okay. Gets,
um,
gets.
um,
Okay.
so parang, or you didn't spend enough time talking to them or at least getting to know. Kasi
Ah,
parang yung before, parang yung may checklist ka prior to meeting, lalo na kung first time you together to do that, then I know it can't be perfect, but you would at least try to control what you can control. So there's that. So basta wag nyo lang i-rush. And to comment dun sa aging thing. Surprisingly, kasi, well, I said this before last season, but I was on altar for a while, and God, everyone is 21. Everyone is 22. Everyone's
damn.
so young and hot and sexy. That's when I got there. I was 31, and well, nalalaman lang naman nila pag tinanong nila yung age ko.
Mm-mm.
But so parang with that in mind, I just want to say na if you're hot, you're hot. I mean, if people trip ka nila, type ka
Yeah.
nila, they wanna fuck you, it doesn't matter what number you're
Yeah.
in. Alam mo yun?
Oo.
And actually it kind of works out. Not some, a lot of them, they like older women, girls and
Damn.
boys. So parang
Okay.
so
Ay,
parang
binigyan mo ako ng pag-asa. Wait.
parang lahat nung nakakausap ko, they are so happy pag sinabi ko yung age ko.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Kasi everyone is their age. Tapos parang ako, ayoko naman kasi God, they're babies. I don't want to teach them stuff. Parang ayoko namang maging
I
anyway.
guess, siguro kaya gusto nila mas older kasi they think that older people
Yeah.
would teach them or new
Parang,
tricks.
oh yeah, parang matic yun. So parang it's automatically hot for them. Tapos parang ako
Ah,
gusto ko na mag-back out. Kasi mga bata. Ayoko
kasi
na,
bata kayo.
sorry.
No offense, but
Yeah. I mean, I was that age before. Pero parang di naman ako nagka-older person kink nun.
mm,
Not really, no.
different
Wait,
version.
ano ba yung tanong kanina? Oh, for threesomes. We were kind of already in a relationship pero wala pang label, wala pang I love you and stuff.
Yeah.
But we met this girl. Actually, I did. I met her kasi because of the podcast
Mm-hmm.
and my Twitter/Reddit underground family. Yung
Mole.
mga deep, dark sex places sa internet. Yan yung market ko eh. Anyway, I found her there. And she's a good human being naman. Hindi naman siya like
Meron
patapon.
siya katakot-takot.
No, and so I was in this group chat. Tas ako yung parang admin. And palihim kong sinali yung girlfriend ko doon kasi she wanted to see guys hitting on me. I think. So,
I mean, that's fun.
yeah, I know she likes it. Tapos, sobrang casual lang na, I can't remember how it happened, pero parang I expressed na I think she's hot, but tapos she was trying to send photos of herself. Sabi ko, teka lang, papaalam muna ako, sabi ko. And my girl saw that. Tapos parang bago ko pa siya ma-message, go, sabi niya. Nag-message siya ng go for it, parang ganyan.
Okay.
So parang, so that happened, and nag-DM kami nun. And she sent pictures that she has a lot of tattoos, and it's for us that it's our, parehas namin kaming nasisexihan sa girls with tattoos. Tapos she had long hair and everything. Shout out, hi Ninya! Alam ko nakikinig.
That's her name.
Yeah. Well,
Pinipili mo rin. Okay.
tinropa ko na siya eh. Basta, she was really hot. So parang, and then, umalis na kami sa GC, nag-DM na kami. And she said she's never done a threesome before. But for me and my girl, she's gonna make the exception. So parang, we had a date. Like, we had a date to do it. It was supposed to be last December.
Okay.
Everything. Tapos, it came closer and closer. But parang every now and then, nag-message siya about yung threesome. Like, okay, who's gonna go first? What's the positions gonna be? We talked about the technicalities, the logistics of everything. Tapos sabi ko, I mean, sumasagot naman ako. I was game. Tapos, I was always telling my girl kung ano yung pinag-usapan namin, parang full transparency and all that. But then, parang paunti-unti, I was getting very invested in the relationship. I was seeing a future for us. Tapos, kapag, parang every now and then, like, hindi na ba nag-message si ano sa'yo, ganyan. Tapos parang ayoko na. Sabi ko,
okay.
Parang, it's funny because somehow I think I kind of orchestrated the whole thing. Parang, but nung andyan na siya sa harapan namin, parang, I think I'm gonna cry if she touches you, sabi ko.
Okay,
parang,
I get it.
Gusto ko sa akin ka lang, sabi ko. Tapos, eventually, sinabi namin dun sa girl. Tapos sabi niya, weak. Weak mo, sabi niya. No, but it's fine. I mean, we're friends. Yeah. Hindi ko siya in-expect na mangyayari. Well, you know, things happen.
But I think I understand.
Nung una, pinagtatawanan ako ng jowa ko, but parang eventually, parang
ganun din siya.
Yeah, she kind of shared the same feelings, and she said na ayaw din niya akong i-share, ganyan. But maybe someday we could revisit. I mean, we're very kinky people.
I know, yeah.
We do a lot of stuff, but so probably adding a third person to the mix is something na siguro sa far-ish. No, pwede
far
namin.
future.
Yeah.
Recently, siguro within this week, there are 2 opportunities that, you know,
wow,
came. So that the other one was yung 6.25.
Oh, man.
Sakit talaga. Pero kasi, I guess I can still count it. It's not bisexual thing, pero it's a threesome. It's a threesome that was presented. Parang ganon. So, parang, naisip ko rin, parang, I don't think I can. I don't think my partner would have said yes as well this soon. Inisip din namin yung logistic eh.
Don't
Inisip namin
rush into it.
Saan tayo pupunta, saan natin gagawin, mag-aantay tayo ng sasakyan, pupunta tayo ng hotel.
Yung mga yan yung easiest part eh.
Oo nga, feeling ko yung pagpa-plan nga talaga.
Kung nasa relationship yun. Kasi kung casual threesome lang yan,
mahirap.
Who cares? No, I mean...
wait, yeah, okay, gets. Kung casual threesome
I think yung pinakamahirap yung emotions na kasama yan.
Yeah. Tapos parang, inisip ko rin, so, it came to a point na nag-jack and poy pa kami. So, kapag nanalo ako, babae. Ay, pag nanalo ako, lalaki yung pipiliin. Pag nanalo siya, babae yung pipiliin na katrisam. Pag nanalo ako, lalaki yung pipiliin na katrisam. Eh, natalo ako. So, okay. Okay, sige.
Okay.
So, we do have like 2 opportunities that presented itself. So, parang, okay, fine. Tapos parang nung pinag-isipan na namin, parang ayoko siyang i-share. Parang, akin ka lang. Ako lang mag-i-enjoy sa'yo.
Yeah.
Even if kumuha man siya ng babae, and I would end up enjoying myself with the other girl, and he would, just stand there, watch, or whatever he does. I feel like it wouldn't be fair for him, parang ganun. So I want him to experience as well. Tapos pag na-experience niya naman, parang ako naman, but that's mine. Parang ganun yung magiging.
Yeah.
But that's mine.
Exactly. Kasi
Tinanda ko yan.
I can parang relate to that kasi um yung plano is ako muna and yung girl,
Mm-hmm.
tapos my jowa is gonna watch kasi she loves watching. So parang that's the first parang step sana. But then na-realize ko na hindi naman forever kami lang nung girl. She's gonna join in at some point. Sabi ko, don't kiss her. Sabi ko, you can't kiss her. And kapag magkakadal na tayo, aalis na siya dapat. Sabi ko, oh no, oh no. Sabi ko, tapos parang sunod-sunod na yung thoughts na, oh my God, we're gonna do this. Tapos parang,
Yeah. There's gonna be aftercare.
no, 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 no. Wag muna, parang, stop.
You guys are gonna have breakfast the next morning.
Oh no, no.
Oh, get.
Yeah.
Parang yung lahat na ginawa niyang special sa'yo, parang feeling ko mo obligahan din siyang
Oh
gawin
yeah.
din sa isa kasi you guys kinda wanna give care to that
Oh
person.
yeah. Lalo na
So,
she's a dom, so she has to do those stuff. So I don't want her to do that.
You being the sub, so parang, but
God,
you used to do that
Oh.
for me.
Akin lang yan. Parang naka-identify na tayo kanina with different problems and challenges. Pero do you guys have any other issues? Well, you particularly pala, nafe-face mo as the bisexual sa inyong relationship na you could say nahihirapan ka or having some trouble with?
I guess, minsan nafo-FOMO ako. Like, fear of missing out on the things that I could have still done.
Right. Lalo na you're
Pero,
still young.
yun nga, I feel like I'm already growing old. So, parang, feeling ko kailangan kong gawin na lahat before I reach at a certain age, no? Parang,
Right.
and I still communicate that to him naman. It's not a problem. It's not a problem for him as well. Kasi, saan pa ako pupunta? Dito lang naman may anak ako.
Yeah.
Parang, I'm practically married. So, parang, the thing is, I guess the only problem I see is that I might not get to try again, being in a committed long-term relationship na, most likely going to marriage anyway. So that's the only problem I guess I have.
Well, I think parang lahat naman ng tao may ganyang feeling.
Oo.
Sometimes.
It's not being disloyal if people are gonna tell me I'm being disloyal. It's just that
no, parang just
I don't know kung saan ko siya ilalagay. I don't think there's a
yeah.
label for it or whatever you may call it.
Mm.
Parang he knows it naman, and yun na nga, the thing, the kiss that I received 6.25, he encouraged that. Talaga hindi ko papakawalan talaga yung promise. He encouraged that because he wanted me to at least, experience again what it feels like to kiss a woman. So parang okay, at least kiss a woman, parang ganun. So parang there's still a part of me, I guess, a little frustration. And I feel like I don't think it's really much of a problem. It's just a frustration.
Yeah.
Na,
well, I can see you, ewan ko lang, sa ano ko lang, sa opinion ko, I can see you guys practicing some sort of ethical non-monogamy in the future.
Most likely.
Kasi napaka supportive ng partner mo.
Or i-claim ko na yun. Like,
yeah. I belong in a group. I could add you guys kung gusto niyo.
Kahit ako muna. Charot. Ay, wait lang, kinilig ako eh. Pero, like you, most likely, it's not going to be in the near future. It's probably...
Oh, yeah.
Siguro...
Something you think about.
Yeah, considering the logistic of it, maybe pag malaki na yung anak namin, ganun. Or, kasi we're also considering yung magiging knowledge ng anak namin. Kasi these things aren't really forever hidden, di ba? Parang...
Oh, yeah. Do you have siguro advice kung just in case may men and women na nakikinig na nasa same situation, kunwari bi sila, tapos but they're in a relationship with the opposite sex, tapos they're having thoughts kamukha ng mga napagkwentuhan natin kanina or mga problems about having urges or you could say attraction sa same sex na hinahanap-hanap nila. Can you say anything parang advice sa kanila?
I don't think I'm the right person to give advice, but I guess basing from my experience, I guess if your partner isn't that all supportive, I'm not condemning them. It's just that may mga reasons din naman sila kung bakit
May
they're
iba
still
talaga.
close-minded about these things.
Mm.
And you guys have to communicate it to each other. Like any other relationship, I guess that's the very first rule,
Oh yeah.
is for you guys to communicate about,
Yep.
your frustrations, your fantasies and all that. And yes, with sex, that's the same thing. You guys have to teach each other what turns you on, what turns you off. And like in your gender preferences, gender orientation, and that's the same thing. Parang if there's one person that you need to trust and also would like to trust, it would be most likely your, special, your SO, your significant other, or
Mm.
your partner.
Mm.
Parang feeling ko naman, if you are in a good relationship, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be that much of a problem. But if it's not, maybe consider
That's a thinking
thinking
point
about
na
it.
sabihin ko,
Yeah,
no?
it's a
Kasi
thinking
parang
point na.
itong mga serious issues or questions na meron ka sa sarili mo,
Mm-hmm.
you can't bring yourself to talk about these things sa partner mo, then are they really your partner?
Partner, yeah.
Kasi, right?
Are
Di
you
ba
really in
parang,
a good relationship if
yeah,
you if you walk on
yeah,
eggshells around him or
mm-mm,
her, or you keep beating around the bush, or
yeah,
yung nag-aalangan ka lagi, is
oo,
that really a good relationship? So
yeah,
that's the thing, no? And people have different reasons naman then. If they could
mm,
not support you, then maybe may past sila or what. We don't know. We don't know
yeah,
for sure. So I don't really have much of an advice, but most likely it's probably yung tinuro na lang din sa akin ni Shari and my current partner, na wag ako magmadali. And I guess it's an advice for myself as well, kasi the
yeah.
thinking is I want, like, I really need to parang ganun, yung may urge
Kasi
ako.
parang yung generation natin, yung instant gratification thing, it's real for me. I'm
Yeah,
struggling with it. Like yung sinabi mo kanina with work and everything. Kapag gusto ko ng something, I know
you
I
gotta,
have to work for it, but I kind
I
of
kind
want
of
it
want it
as
now.
soon as possible. Like,
Yeah.
everything kasi instant na eh. So, parang pag meron kang kailangang hintayin, ang hirap.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
yun.
So sobrang nasanay na tayo na everything is just in a snap para
Yep.
sa atin. Parang ang hirap na nga maghintay. So that's a thing, no?
Mm-mm.
And with regards to being in a straight relationship, and then, having the urge to go for the other team naman, di ba?
Mm-mm.
At her relationship, and then going for the other team. Again, communication pa rin naman talaga siya. Kasi ako right from the bat talaga, I told my partner na this is what I want. This is my kink, this is my fantasy. It all boils down to just communicating to your partner. And kapag maayos naman siyang tao at understanding naman siya, maintindihan ka niya, and no questions asked, okay, fine, I support you.
Yeah.
Diba? Ganun. So,
Or if may questions, then open a dialogue.
yeah, open a dialogue.
Yeah.
Like, there are groups out there,
Mm.
I guess, that could probably answer better than what I just said.
Well, at
Pero,
least from
mm,
experience kasi yun sa'yo.
yeah, from experience naman. And I guess I struck a luck out of it
Yeah.
after so many
Oh,
talaga,
yeah.
kala mo naman a dozen na. Pero after so many relationships din naman na had given me the stink eye, had given me the stereotypes, the
Yep.
typical, ala, seryoso ka, baka naman crush mo lang, parang gano'n. Alam mo yon, the typical judgmental statements to
Yeah.
bisexuals. It finally feels really good to have someone na, okay, bisexual kasi siya eh. So, ganun lang,
That's
wala na,
it.
no questions asked.
Mm-mm.
Bisexual siya.
Yeah.
That's why. So, love it so much.
Ang sarap maging with someone who kind of has share the same wavelengths with you.
Mhm. True, true,
No?
true, true.
Happy for
So, no
you.
advice really.
Happy for
You
me.
really don't have an advice.
Okay,
It's just more through experience.
okay, so I just want to thank again si Hillary, our special guest, for saying yes always to my invitations, and for sharing her stories and experiences for this episode. Thanks. But I also want to say hello. Hello. Hi sa
Hello.
mga members ng Pechay Nation Telegram group chat. Kung gusto niyo sumali, send a DM wherever you find the podcast and I'll send you an invite link. Shout out kay Kuya Jack for inviting me and Hillary actually noong, kailan ba yun, Hill? Feb
12,
13? 12?
12,
Something.
13,
Before
12.
Valentine's
Chinese New
Day.
Year.
for
Chinese
inviting
New Year.
us dun sa Facebook Live ng network nila. And thank you sa mga nanood.
Thank you very much, Shari, for inviting me. And as always nga, sabi mo nga, yes to every invite. So, invite mo na ako dyan sa group na yan. Group chat
Oh,
ko.
yeah.
Mag-yes talaga ako dyan.
Well, if you're not already, just follow us everywhere on social media. And yun lang. Thank you, Hillary.
Thank you.
Have a good night sa lahat.